What's up, guys? Well, got my computer all finished here. I got a new fan for my Big Typhoon CPU cooler. I got me one of the same Antec Tri-Cool fans that's in my case, same as these kind. And I got it on high, which is 79 CFM, which is more than 52. So far with all the fans on high, and the new CPU fan, I've dropped my CPU temps by 8 degrees, so that's not bad. So now it's time for some benchmarks and see how that Quad Sli can perform when it actually has the right amount of power. So we'll start off with some Vantage, because 3D Mark 06 does not really work with Quad Sli from what I've read. So we'll start off with Vantage. Alright, well, the test's all done, and I got 20,366 3D marks. GPU is 18,481, and CPU score is 29,348. That's not bad at all. It's a big jump. I used to get like, I think either 12 or 13,000 3D marks with my 8800 GTs and SLI. So not bad at all. Alright, on to Crysis. So for the Crysis benchmark, we're going to be running everything on high at 1900 by 1200, 64-bit DirectX 10. And here we go. So, we ended up with a minimum frames per second of 0.76, max of 66, and overall average of 41. So that's actually lower than it was with one GX2. Wonder what's up with that. But now for shits and giggles, I'm just going to turn everything all the way up as high as it'll go. Besides the anti-aliasing, because that'll just turn it into a slideshow, I'm sure. So I'm going to try another test on very high now. So with everything on very high, I get 32 frames a second. So it's definitely still not playable on very high, unfortunately. Maybe when I'm done with my next computer, it'll be able to do it. Alright, on to Warhead then. So for Crysis Warhead, we'll run it on Gamer at 1920 by 1200 in DirectX 10 mode. Alright, and then when we're all done with that, we'll come back and see what we get for frames. Sweet. Well, minimum was 29 frames a second, max was 93 frames a second, and an overall average of 60 frames a second. Wonder why Warhead did so much better than Crysis. Anyway, let's just crank it up to Enthusiast just for the hell of it and see what it'll do. Let's see. Everything on Enthusiast. Clear that out. And we'll be back when it's done. Alright, so minimum on Enthusiast was 14, max was 54, and average was 40, so that's still not too bad. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, Quad Sli is pretty badass so far. I'm pretty happy with it, and now this is definitely good enough to tide me over till I save up enough money to build my next system. So alright guys, peace out.